This is the craziest weather. We just had this massive heat wave, scorching hot, and then within 30 minutes the weather just turned completely. And everyone's driving with their hazard lights on because it's just bits of tree on the road. There's another car that just stopped on the side. There's a tree down there. It's mad. What's going on?
Climate change, baby.
Welcome to Lithuania. We're Gabby and Sam, and this is our four-legged furry friend Vacy. Follow us on our adventures in our self-converted sprinter van as we document our time on and off the road, travelling around the UK, Lithuania and the rest of Europe. Thanks for all of your support so far, and if you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to like the video, subscribe and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video.
Hello everybody, thanks a bunch for joining us in today's video. For over a year now, we've not been able to see Gabby's family at all, and it's been very tough. So finally, we've been granted the opportunity to be able to come to Lithuania for 5 weeks, 3 of those weeks to work from a distance from abroad in Lithuania, and then the final 2 weeks of our stay here are going to be vacation. For the first 3 weeks, we were staying in Vilnius, the capital. We were working during the daytimes, and we were able to go and see friends and family in the evenings and of course at the weekends. We got to go to our favourite restaurants, to go to our favourite coffee shops, to go exploring in the city that we know quite well now. And after 3 weeks we thought, you know what, it's time to get out in the countryside. So that's where this video begins. The first day of our vacation took us to a lake not too far away from Gabby's parents' house. It's called Palanga. We both took the opportunity to have a nice swim and relax and start our holiday as we mean to go on. We went there quite early in the morning with Gabby's family, enjoyed a nice refreshing dip in the lake. Well, I say refreshing, it was 30 degrees, but it was still very, very nice to start the holiday in this way. After our time at the lake, we decided to travel across Lithuania and go and see Gabby's extended family. We started heading from Vilnius to Vilnius, from Vilnius to Palanga, and then from Palanga to Nida. So we hope you enjoy the video.
Look at this weather. I don't think this van has even experienced this sort of weather. It's windy and it's raining like crazy. It's like tropical. More tree, flashing lighting. Basie doesn't mind. Whoa.
Oh my god, that car is so deep.
Oh my goodness. They
Shit.
are deep.
Oh!
Oh! The lights are going out.
We ventured on through the torrential rain, and finally, there was a relief. Sunshine and open roads.
So we just left Vilnius and we're on the way to visit my uncle in Vilnius. And you just saw the crazy rainstorm that just came out of nowhere. I think it was like 30 minutes and the skies just opened. Oh, sorry, I got our swimming suit still drying in the background and the towels. We were swimming in the lake earlier as well, which was really nice. And now we're going on some really lovely roads to Vilnius, and the weather is again completely different. We had the crazy rain and now we have sunshine again, and I think, what is the temperature outside?
It's back up to 29 degrees now.
Back up to 29 degrees now, so we had our hopes that the heat has left a little bit, because it dropped down to maybe 20 something when it was raining, and we're like, finally we get a bit of breathing normal temperatures. But now we're going to visit my uncle, and it's going to be really fun to see how little Beisukas is. He's now having a nap. He loves having a nap in the van. That's all he does when he's in the van. And it will be interesting to see how Beisukas interacts with all the animals, because my uncle, he's a vet, and he's got a couple different dogs, a couple different cats, so the house is always full of life, and it'll be interesting to see how Basie interacts with
them. So we've found this spot for the night. It couldn't be much better, to be honest. It's just at the bottom of the hill with Gabby's uncle and auntie, and there's a little beach here. Gabby's in the van getting ready for bed. The temperatures dropped down today from 33 degrees earlier on to 20 degrees now. So yeah, we should sleep very well.
Good morning, everyone. So we just spent the night in Vilnius on Nemunas riverbank, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. Really peaceful. They've done this little beach where you can park, and there's a couple benches and a couple bins, and it's absolutely free to stay. And it's just really lovely to come out for a walk with Beisukas in the morning. Here he is, sniffing around, doing dog things. Yes, here's a little pier and beautiful, beautiful Nemunas river around. It's quite fast-paced, flowing water, so we were recommended not to swim here. I'm sure some people do, but apparently some people were drowning. And there's another beach just further up there where it's a bit safer for swimming, and there's a little outdoor gym as well. And the weather's cooled down, as you can see. It's a bit cloudy, probably around 25 degrees, so it's definitely a bit more bearable than before.
Vilnius is just one of the many beautiful little villages dotted around Lithuania. But this one in particular is quite special. Just next to the river, up on the hill. And apparently it was the burial ground, the Grand Duke Gediminas. We headed up to Gabby's family's house and had some breakfast with them, chilled out, played with the animals, before we headed off towards Palanga. Good morning, everybody. We are back on the road again. We stayed in Vilnius last night, and this morning we went and saw Gabby's family. Wished her Uncle Naglis happy birthday Naglis, and now we are on the way to Palanga. This road is slightly crazy. You can see it's like a complete patchwork quilt, but Captain Gabby is at the helm of the ship and she's doing a grand job. Oh yes, with co-pilot Mr. Basie, who is asleep as usual in the van, good as gold. But yeah, we're just navigating this road. It's not very often we come across a road like this in Lithuania. It's much more common in Poland and Latvia. The roads in general in Lithuania are really good. But yeah, Vilnius is a bit out in the countryside. Cows, lots of cows. Cows.
It's like something. A little bit of nest.
Ah, wasn't in focus. There's loads of these huge birds around here called gondras. They're massive and they live in these little nests. Well, massive nests. Yeah, they're not little, they're huge. But yeah, this scenery around here is gorgeous. Also, what is going on with the weather? The weather is crazy nice today. And yesterday, well, yesterday was something else.
Yesterday we were floating.
We were floating. We were #boatlifing yesterday, almost. Not today. Today is gorgeous. Well, we've just come up to this sign, the other side of the sign, and apparently the road is closed. There's no signs or anything, no diversion or anything. We've been on this road for about 20 miles, so that's really fun. So we're going to try and drive down this dirt road over there, and we think it will lead to being able to loop around, but yeah, we'll see.
So as Sam said, we've just come off the main road trying to find a diversion onto the motorway, and this is the reality right now. Bit of a shaky. Hopefully not too long. Map says 4 minutes, and hopefully we don't miss or drop any car parts on the way.
So we made it to Palanga. We made it to Palanga just now. We've just had some food with Gabby's grandparents, which was nice. And I think we're going to take a little stroll into town, chill out, and then have a really early night tonight because I feel knackered after the journey.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of driving, quite a lot of interacting, and it's still quite hot, so we need some rest.
Yeah, but first of all, to town. Cheese ice cream. Cheese ice cream. No kidding. It's cheese ice cream?
Cheese ice cream with cranberries.
Oh. Basie wants some.
You're not getting ice cream.
I'd heard about this ice cream and I thought it was too weird to be true. But you can see the bits of cheese in the ice cream. It's surprisingly good. You like it? Gets your approval?
It gets my approval. It's quite sweet from the cranberries, but it's interesting, the little bits of hard cheese.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's this? Ooh. Ooh.
It's a good boy.
Yes. Yes, he is. So, good morning.
He's here.
He's here.
Come on, little friend.
Basie, come and say hello. I'll say hello.
There he is. Hi, everyone.
So we stayed here last night at Gabby's grandparents' place. It was very nice. I slept very, very well. We got a knock on the window at 8 o'clock from Gabby's granddad though, because we had to move the van.
It's not as hot, which is really good.
No, it's very
We
chilled.
can actually sleep.
Even got a jumper on, my eat, sleep, walk, cockapoo
Long
jumper.
trousers.
Long trousers. Yeah, it's basically winter here.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's about 20 degrees.
No, it's good.
We've just had some nice breakfast and we're going to head out into Palanga again. and then the monster attacks. Maybe not.
He's just watching them.
After a couple of hours at the beach, we decided to head back towards Gabby's grandparents' house. We found this large chess set in the town, decided to have a quick game, and sure enough, Gabby absolutely wiped the floor with me. And then we went off to our favourite bar in Palanga called Kablis, and finally was able to get some Wi-Fi, sit down, have a few drinks, and watch the British Formula 1 Grand Prix. Once we finished with the Grand Prix, we headed back towards Gabby's grandparents' house to say goodbye and prepare ourselves for our journey onwards. If anyone can identify this plant, then Gabby's granddad would be really thankful. He's got no idea what it could be.
Butchukas is hiding his toes from Basie.
Hello everyone, so today is a new day and we are leaving Palanga. Unfortunately, we are going over to the Coronian spit, over to Nida and to all the little villages over there. So I hope you join us in next week's video. This is it for this week's video. We travelled from Vilnius in some crazy storms across the Vilnius to go and see family and to wish Gabby's uncle happy birthday. And then we've been in Palanga for the last 2 or 3 days, and now we're heading to Nida. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. We'll see you in the next one. Over and out.